Peace and strength, love to the human family. I have a question. Why do human beings, why do we treat each other like the way we do? Why do we make stuff so difficult for each other? When we can, things are much more simpler than what we make it. As far as the treatment, it's really puzzling, man. I don't get it, man. But like I said, I don't understand. I've been poor my whole life, so it's easy for me to say things because you know, I'm speaking from a poor person, and I'm like, dag, man. Well, if we that much of a burden, why we don't just come together and come up with a solution? We that much of a burden. They can't figure it out. Even though we made major contributions to these people that are rich. So maybe we need to scale back on a few things, and start focusing on us. We have plenty of time to fix things, but at the moment, man, it's just not good. It's really not good. We treat each other like crap, and then we already put each other in categories. Then we got racism, then we got this, then we got that. Well, all this can be avoided. People have to move out of their own communities to go somewhere else where people don't even want you around, just to feel safe. And then people got the nerve to say F the police in certain communities in the United States. How could you say that? Can you imagine if they wasn't around? It's chaos and they're already almost around. They're around pretty frequent. So can you imagine if they just vanish and nothing happened? We got to change the way we treat each other, man. It's really puzzling, man. It's no way we could pass on, 100 years from now, and this madness is still going on. Even if you take the poor percentage of the United States, the poor people, like myself, I think I don't know the percentages. I gotta look that up. Yeah, I'm a Google fiend. I like if I don't know something, I'll look it up on Google. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we gotta do something as far as the treatment of each other, especially if it's just because of money. Okay, cool. I don't believe in trying to move somewhere else where people don't want me around. Or might not feel comfortable with me around. I'd rather stay where I am. You know what I mean? And build from there. And do the same things the same kind of structure certain part of Americans experience. They have a situation where it's structured, and it's not hard to teach people structure, but it starts with finances, economics. That has to be stressed. We that much of a burden, and they pretty much making things tighter. It's like, come on now. What are we supposed to do? Okay, cool. We that much of a burden. 30% of the population, 25% of the 30% of the population, we just come together. That should be roughly like around, I'm not really all that sure, but at the same time, that'll help ease the pain that we're apparently causing on people, man. I don't get it how. Like I said, but I've been poor my whole life, so 20 million people a quarter, 25 cents a day. I think that's $75 in a year. Just imagine 20 million people, $75. Just $75. You gotta do something, man. I don't want to be no burden on nobody.